I love both of these. I love this and Archon. This is easier to cast, and I think it's harder hitting and tighter fitting. I think Freakus Spawn is pretty insane. They took a rare over it. Passing some final deaths, but maybe they took like an Ashiok. There aren't many cards I take over Freakus Spawn. This works pretty insanely well. Rise to Glory. One passing, not much. Nothing here. Second best card might be Shoal Kraken or Leader. Black White? Minimize Prophecy is pretty insane. But like seeing this late and along with Captivating Unicorn tells me that Black White might be open. And I've got Rise to Glory, so that's a pretty big. Like this is replaceable, whereas an effect like this at uncommon is just not replaceable. So yeah, I think this is just too important of an effect to have. Minimize Prophecy, it's like it's not that much better than Thirst for Meaning, and sometimes it's worse. So you got the Kim, the Aspect, the Rage. This is a late Rage Hound. This is a late Chimera as well. This is a late Warbriar's Blessing. Like, I'm actually wondering whether I should just take the Warbriar's Blessing here. Or the Rise to Glory. Go green, black, splashing white. Because Chimera is not that great in white, black. And I actually prefer green, black, white to white, black. Because green has Relentless Pursuit for self-mill, especially with this. Like, Relentless Pursuit makes me want to play green. Like, Freakus Spawn wants me to play green. I'm gonna take the Warbriar's Blessing. Chimera's whatever. In black white, I don't really care about it. I know I'm sure it's heresy to many in the chat. It just doesn't matter to me. I love Flicker of Fate. I don't have really too much going on with it right now, and I do need mana fixing, and I need a high priority it. Sweet Oblivion is dangerous to pass. This is a super dangerous card to pass, because the decks I like to play often lose to this. I don't even main deck, like, I don't even play Revoke Existence main deck anymore, so, like, I don't... I'll take the Revoke, and just be aware that Sweet Oblivion exists. That's a late Wolfwillow Haven. It is an aura for my Rise to Glory. I want to get another 2/2 out of it. This is also an aura. I like Wolfwillow Haven in these decks because it's hard to balance in like the green, black, white constellation stuff, like creatures and auras and stuff like enchantments to trigger constellation. And Wolfwillow Haven is a 2/2 that triggers. It's basically a 2/2 for 7. That's an enchantment creature at the very least. I guess it's for 5. Oof. Heck yeah. Ogie's Favor, sign me up. Alright. Been good. That's a late Impending Doom. I don't think I want to pass this. I'm not going to play Temple Thief. I'm not going to pass this. we might end up being green, black, white. See, outside of that choice between Daybreak, Chimera, and Warbriar's Blessing, I didn't really see white or green. But we're definitely black. Our black cards are great. Decent card. It's good filler. This is so bad. But we might end up playing it. It's a really good filler card. I typically don't enjoy playing filler cards in my deck. What the? Well, I mean, I need to take this, but that's. I think Underworld Raytron is the best red common. Yikes. That's big Yiker Z. I've got the altar for the Doxos as well. I just growth is whatever. Chain with Arachner is whatever. The choice is really, it's like Omen of the Hunt versus Doxos, and I think Doxos is higher upside. This is like pretty replaceable. Might actually table this Rumbling Sentry, which I actually like in white black. Okay, well. Alright. Here we are. Alright. I think Acolyte of Affliction is actually better than Hateful Eidolon. You have to have it like... I've only got one Myers Grasp. Obviously, I could just go straight black-white. But the two Freaka spawn make me want to play green from Relentless Pursuits. White doesn't have any self-mill. I think this is more of a Freaka spawn deck. I can splash white for stuff. I love Hateful Eidolon, but I've been burned too much with it. Another cute thing is that Wolf of Haven is an enchantment, is an aura for Siona, which is amusing. I generally don't like playing Suggestion Training. I hate the card. I don't like Omen of the Dead that much when I've got two Freaka spawns. I think it's either Unknown Shores or Siona. I think Siona is just a whatever card. Mana fixing, I think. I at the PT I learned that like when you're playing these green black white decks, you just gotta take your mana fixing when you see it. I'm flooded with playables already. These cards. Heck yeah, dude. Sign me up. We need some Drephalapathies, maybe. I don't know why nobody in this draft is red. It's insanity. Yeah, Underworld Charger, Nylea's Intervention. You want a Nylea's Intervention? Could go Skola Grove Dancer. That's some self-mill for my spawn. I hate that card, honestly. Never done much for it. Nylea's Intervention is quasi-mana fixing. Like mana fixing, or just like mana shorts yourself. Or, you know, gets all the lands out of your deck, or just like Hurricane. We'll try it. I'm not a huge, like, if I didn't have 2 Vrika spawns, I would take the Charger. The 3-drop. Finning's Return is whatever. Like I said, I think I'm green-black, splashing white. I don't even think. I mean, I'd be playing Dawn of Angel. It depends how many 2-drops I get. Or how many more enchantments I get. Enchantments with it, honestly. I've already got Cling to Dust, which I'd play over this anyway. So at this point, I'm just hate drafting. We might actually play this Rumbling Sin. Woman of the Haunt. Go. Mix more Marauders. So is the Claw. Okay. Our mana situation is good. Woman of the Dead. I don't know if we're actually going to play this card. We have it. We did want it. Somebody's hard cutting green for sure. I didn't see any Loathsome Chimeras or Relentless Pursuits. Alright. Okay. And at the PT, I didn't get any Unknown Shores or I didn't table any of that stuff. What the hell? What's it like? So we can take Traveler's Amulet, which I don't think we need to when we got Altar. We have Altar, Omen of the Hunt, and 2 Unknown Shores. We don't need that. So now we can take... Vanishing Light is not an aura for my Rise to Glory. It is an enchantment. It's something I can get with Acolyte. Catobleepus. We need some removal spells. So I think it's either Bleepus or Banishing Light. And I think the fact that Bleepus works with Rise to Glory might be, and Omen of the Dead might be the deciding factor here. And I do have an altar for it as well. I need some creatures, I need some removal spells. This does both. Looks good. Vanishing Light is vulnerable to all the... Oh! Fire Triton, perfect. The perfect card. Exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Now we just need a Dreadful Apathy or 2. So we have Horn Beetle or Loathsome. Take the Horn Beetle, I guess. Horn Beetle's pretty great. Looks like we are not getting a Dreadful Apathy, which sucks. I'll take it. I could take the Revoke Existence, or I could take the Soul Guide Lantern. I don't think I'm going to have the second Revoke. I think it's going to matter a whole lot. I'll take the Soul Guide Lantern for, like, board games, I guess. Another Acolyte of Affliction. Take it. I don't think we need Grim Physician. What, Captivating Unicorn? Siona? Siona is just, like, not good enough. I've only got 4 auras. 2, 4 auras. My Rise to Glory. Times. Can deal with enough. Can't have too much mana fixing, I guess. Well, it's up to a freak of spawns involved. It's just like drawing a third of a card. We didn't get any Relentless Pursuits. Such a dagger. Oh, we got a Funeral Rites, though. I'll take that. Heck yeah, baby. Last possible hit. Love it. Love it! Another Amulet. Sure. It's a third of a card with freak of spawn. Heck yeah, man. Give me that perfect mana. Play this over this now. I actually play the Soul Guide Lantern. I could just play the Doxos. Well, the Doxos isn't great in this deck. I'm glad we took the Warrior Warrior's Blessing over the Daybreak Chimera. Deck one. A big part of this deck. Actually, I guess Cling to Dust is like strictly better than Soul Guide. Correct. Not strictly better, but you know what. I guess we already got an altar. I don't think we're gonna. I'm not even sure we're gonna play this on. Yeah, we might. Yeah, I think we got a lot of key decisions in this draft, like taking the Warbriar's Blessing, taking the Catobleepus, taking I think Rise to Glory over the Archon. Obviously, taking the free. I think we took an Acolyte Reflection over something too. We play this? Get 2 Acolytes. 2 Acolytes. Omen. Not really with Omen. 2 Acolytes. Warbriar's Blessing. Bleepus. Flicker is probably better than this main. Do I want this Aspect of Lamprey for my Rise to Glory? I probably do. That makes my Flicker Fates actually insane too. I like that. I like that. So what are we gonna take out instead? We can take out this, like... We can take out either Cling to Dust or Omen of the Dead. I think Omen of the Dead with the this works too well. We could take out Omen of the Hunt for Cling to Dust. But don't have a ton to do with this. We don't have any constellation card. We already have, like, I could just play. I don't know if this actually does anything for me. It has no synergy, right? Actual none. I think a cycler might just be better. Either a cycler or I play Doxos. You play cycler, Doxos, or Evoke Existence. If I cut Omen, I can just play an Unknown Shores, I guess. This Buffalo Haven's kind of questionable, isn't it? Thing is, just like... I only got 4 green cards. Big mono black, splashing green and white. This is kind of questionable. Also another mana, which I don't know if I actually wanted. Nexus Wardens. The last slot is gonna be a whatever card. Gonna be a whatever card out of whatever I, whatever's here. I don't have a ton of enchantment creatures, but this might be the best of a bad lot. It's like Nexus Wardens or Daxos, and I think Nexus Wardens is probably going to be better than Daxos, outside of the fact that Alter's a demigod for it. The card is going to be bad. The last card is going to be bad. It's like the least bad card is probably Revoke Existence, because we are short on removal. And having one disenchant your deck isn't bad. Alright. I convinced myself. This Dawn Evangel is a bit questionable, and I've only got Myers Grass really that triggers it. So we could play Nexus Wardens over that. Feels better about that one. I wouldn't mind having a unicorn or a century or a unicorn or whatever. Like, unicorn's just good with Mogi's favor in general. Am I playing against a matchup that has a lot of X1s, I can bring in Dawn Evangel and Grim Position. And then I'll have 3 creatures for this to rebuy. I think that would make more sense. I actually still have a slot. Wait a minute. Yeah, because I don't want to play 18 lands. Still have a slot here. Or do I want to play 18 lands? I don't want to get to 6. I wonder if Grim Position is better than an 18th land. Probably a Harpy. Go play Harpy or Captivating Unicorn. Like, I think of the last cards in my deck, these are all pretty decent. Linked Dust actually might be really good. Because it cycles. It's hard for it to cycle early, though. You can also gain some life, which I'm kind of in the mood for. Kind of in the like, do I play Doxos? I could play Doxos as the last card. I'm gonna play 2 planes and an Unknown Shores with 2 amulets. Like, even if I play this on turn 4, it's gonna be okay, right? Another 4-power creature for my Horn Beetle wouldn't be bad. Or another win condition. The 4-power for this is somewhat enticing. Is it better than Nyxborn Marauder? Probably? This is 2 pips for Catoblepus, actually. An enchantment for Nexus Wardens. It's 2 blips for Catoblepus. It's a turn earlier for Horn Beetle. A turn earlier for Horn Beetle is a pretty big game, actually. I don't have a ton of ways to trigger this. If I had Sentinel's Eyes, maybe. Now it makes me want to play this Wolfwillow Haven. I can maybe cut this from Wolfwillow Haven and splash white for these 2. On board. Two planes, for sure. 5 forest. Let's go for 6. This is 10 black. Because I've got altar, 2 amulets. No unknown shores. No unknown shores.